Yeah! There you go. That's the intro everyone loves. Oh, Maya. Where do I go? I need to find a way into the frog place, right? I'm still not convinced that any of the terrain is destructible. You still don't know? No! I said I would look at the game, didn't I? Off stream. And I didn't do that. I meant to do it last night, but I was busy being tired and reading trash on Reddit. That's why I brought my Switch to the bed last night. I was like, I know. You hate Reddit, I know. I was like, I'll figure it out. Wait. Was this the way in all along? I guess possibly. Maybe I did it. Oh, I found the way in. I did it, Maya. I guess we have been here before. It was ages ago, though. I do remember this place. Ow! No, he's gonna kill me. Eh. Haha! You can go to heck, young man. Why sad face, Maya? Don't be sad. Do you think the sound's okay, or is it too low? I don't know if it's too low. I've not messed with it, but... There you go. It seems okay to you. That works for me then. So, I'm pretty sure we have been here before. I wonder why we didn't do it. I do remember this now. But maybe there's nothing else in here. Wait, ladder there. Okay, so we have been here before. I do vaguely remember this place now. I guess we just ran away for some reason. Maybe it's because we couldn't see shit. And now we've got the lamp, we can see shit. Oh, I can't reach it. What's this? Sploosh. Maybe I can't go this way yet, though. Eh. Do you know what I don't know, Maya? Where my guinea water bottle is. I know where my big one is, but I don't know where my little one is. Maybe it's still in the car. Splooty toot. Down we go. Eh. Yeah, I don't remember doing this bit. I guess maybe we entered here and we ran away. I don't think you took it out of the car, no. I might go get it later after stream. Yeah, maybe we just couldn't see anything. And that was the problem. I genuinely don't remember. Oh well. We're here now. I'm gonna turn my light off. Eh. Now I can see even better, Maya. Cake plant, hello. Thank you for the raid. PBM cake raid, nice. Ronuin Darklight, hello. How do I say your name? Is it Ronuin? Also, Maya, thank you for giving the shout out to the cake plant. If you don't know the cake plant, which I'm sure you do, he's a good boy. He is the cake pork man. Ronwin, but you're close enough. I'll go with Ronwin. That makes sense. Thank you. Look, Cake Plant. I've broken the game. There we go. I finally found out where to go next. I found out the way into the frog's domain. It turns out that I had been there before and we just hadn't done it for some reason. Cake Plant, you survived the group date cafe and the beauty pageant and the Amagi Inn overnight stay. Nice. Barely Yosuke, Hanako, and Ms. Kashiwagi really tried to kill me with cringe. Yeah. I really like, is it the beauty pageant where we first see Teddy's Alice in Wonderland outfit? Also, how is everyone doing? Happy Tuesday. Tuesday Eve. Yes. Oh yeah, I've been to the frog's domain. You really want that magic orb? What's the magic orb? Eh. Is it the lantern thing that I have? Yeah, cross-dressing beauty pageant is when Teddy first puts it on. Excellent. That was my favourite outfit for Teddy. Can we smash those pots? We can. Mmm, sweet monies. No, it's the thing you could see a sec ago downstairs. Oh. That thing over there. The purple glowy thing. Okay. I assume I can get that by going this way. No! Blocked. The shame. You just might. Well, maybe we can go this way. No. This looks like shame as well. Don't you have a map for the frog's domain? I think I do, actually. That's a good shout. There it is. Where am I? I'm there. Okay. So there's a door to open. Maybe we want to go left. Yeah, maybe we want to go left or all the way around and then through the door. That might be right. But yes, I'm glad to hear that you've been having fun in the Personas, Cake Plant. Ah! I'm sorry I couldn't have been there longer. But unfortunately I had paper errands to do, like making the foods and washing cars and stuff like that. I've been a busy boy. Ow! These guys are very erratic. Go left so you can go down to then loop back right seems correct. Always, even the writing Persona 4 sometimes is very hard to bear compared to Persona 3 and 5. Interesting. Are you saying that Persona 4 is more cringy than 3 and 5? Oh, goopy. What does the goop do? Just seems to slow me down. You really wish Yosuke got the Junpei from Persona 3 treatment. What does that mean, Cake Plant? I don't know the Persona 3s yet. Jar smash. Double jar smash. There's a boy up here in a treasure chest. No! No! I panicked. I did the thing, Cake Plant, where I panic. Cake Plant, absolutely. With Yosuke constantly being a sexist prick, with Hanako existing simply to be a fat girl joke, and Ms. Kashiwagi being an open paedophile. Well, it was a different time. Maybe they'll do something about it in Revival. I could tell you about Junpei, but that would be Persona 3 spoilers, and knowing you, you will play one day. I will do. It's gonna be P5 first, though. P5 Royal. I've alerted the boys to my presence. Yeah, the intention is still to play Persona 5 Royal this year. And then it'll be Persona 3 Reload after that, but something tells me that's probably next year's problem. Nice, flower. Secrets, look. They can't hide secrets from the bag. I saw during D&D briefly yesterday that you found a room that you can dye your character. I've yet to find that one. Yeah, that room was a little bit bullshit though, because I was expecting it to be part of some like larger puzzle, or like to give me some reward. So I spent ages in there trying to figure out what the puzzle was, and it turns out there is no puzzle. It's a cute addition, I'll give them that. Ow! Use his tongue against him. That's the trick, right? Oh, look at these little statues. They're kind of like little dino boys. I like them. I like them. Let's go right first. What's your plan for the rest of the evening then, Cake Plant? What's a cake pork man to do? Yeah. Chill out, do your weeklies in FF14 and relax. Relaxing with many A's. I approve. Ow! Do you think there'll ever come a time, Cake Plant, where you finish Final Fantasy XIV, where you're like, okay, that's enough of that? Do you think that day will come? Yes. Interesting. In like 10 years. Maybe. Ow, I fell over again. How many times have you fallen over in this, by the way, Cake Plant? I seem to trigger that quite a lot recently. Like, you can glitch out of bounds, look. I can't do it now. Toyu! Thank you for the sneaky cabbage lurk. I appreciate it. I wonder if you finished the Thumper. I wonder if you did. I'll have to check later. Ah! Do you know what we should do? I'm in a giving mood today. I'm in a giving mood. So we should give the Toyu a shout out. You should all go and follow the Toyu. Is that how I type his name? That is how I type his name. Excellent. I am the keyboard boy. Can I check my stats for a second? I want to compare. I can do. Not that button though. There you go. These are my boy stats. Oh wow, damn. As in, you have a lot of items though. So roughly the same. I mean, I still don't really get the point of this head thing. It just seems to give you coins. I don't know what all of these do, but I only figured out that we could equip them last stream. That one makes you less detectable to enemies, like you can sneak past them. The head thing is gamba for money. So I guess there's just like a random chance of it giving you shitloads of coin. And then I believe this one does something to do with your health, as in like 15% less damage or something. I saw it in the manual. I think there's an explanation for that one as well, but I don't know what the rest of them do. You spent loads of money. You crazy boy. Secret? No. Yeah, you have a sneaky one, you have a peril defense one, and you have one that gives mana when soul collects and days when soul collects. Also the one that drops hearts when you defeat foes sometimes. The one that drops hearts, would that be that one? I'm interested in that. No clue what the others do, I see. Well, thank you, Cake Plant. Get wrecked. So the best thing for me is to exploit their tongue hook shot. Oh, there's a ladder. Sneaky. Can't see anything. Okay, that way. I'll go around here first. Oh no. Double trouble. Yeah, let's... Oh, terrible. Not today. Okay, I'm super low on health now. Fail. Double fail. And now I'm trapped, no! Okay. Maybe we can recover from this. Doesn't that give me health? No. Oh, it does. No, it does. Nice. Get wrecked. Ow. Okay. He seems to do 3 attacks. And then he's open. No. Aha! I used my smarts. That's rare, isn't it? Rare to use the paper strategy. Well done, PBM. Cake Plant is genuinely shocked that I could do something correctly. Good pattern recognition. Well, thank you. Why thank you? I feel like there should be something behind there, but... Oh. Well, I guess it's just another way onto that. Okay. I really could do with the save. Oh, there's the mechanism on the right. I see it. I see it, guys. Any more dangerous boys over here? Aha! The gate be open. Why are these boys in jail? What did they do? If I can just line it up. I guess they're just there for mana replacement. So, have you completed the Frog's Domain then, Cake Plant? Have you like done this entire dungeon? Jar? Smash. You have. Interesting. That looks very sinister, doesn't it? Let's get the chest. Tooth. Secret? Secret this way? No? What's your deal? I guess he doesn't take to praying. Walk up the yellow glowing thing again. It's a lever. Is it? Oh yeah, so it is. New Cake Plant. New Sly Goose. Kind of hard to see, but also not super hidden. Yeah. I totally missed it. But thank you. I appreciate the help. Wait, there's a chest over there. I can't cross gaps yet, though. Sad. Oh. This looks kind of sinister. Already stolen. There might be a way around to get to that chest. Maybe. I guess we'll go through here first. Wait. I guess we won't go through here. It sounds like it's raining, Maya, like crazy. Maybe if I pray? It is raining. Cake Plant! You sent the rain to me. Cake rain. Oh, it's been raining for you too? Actually, I shouldn't be too surprised. Rude. Oh, Cake Plant, we have news as well. Maya had a schnitzel burger the other day. It was probably not legit, like. But they called it schnitzel on the menu. It was a chicken schnitzel burger. So there you go. We committed German. Oh, you bastards! They ran in behind me. How dare they? What a prick. Oh. What a bunch of bastards. You see that road go towards the wall there? I would cake plant, but boy be dead. Boy be dead. Ah. Okay. Ah, look at that. Secret cake plant powers. That's kind of a tongue twister. Secret cake plant powers. That was a difficult one. What am I doing now? I should probably go right. Sneaky devs are sneaky. I wouldn't have found it if I didn't see it from the other side. Yeah, they like doing their little hidden tricks in this. Honestly, I'm actually quite a big fan of the perspective they've used in this. Maya, hello, sorry for the delay. I'm working so not got the chat up all the time. It was really nice, I liked it. It was pretty good food. It was very expensive though at that place. Like, what was it called? Hold on. The Punch Bowl. The Punch Bowl Inn. I think. Hold on. Booking.com. No, thank you. I just want a menu. Show me the menu, boys. Christ on a stick. Menu. Mains 2026. There you go. It's fucking tiny. I can't read that. Okay, so the chicken schnitzel burger was £22. And I had... What did I have? I had the Cumbrian pork and black pudding burger, which was £23. And then Maya's parents were very rich and had a shin of beef for £29. And the duck breast, which was £33. So there you go. Prices. Prices. Holy moly, 22 GBP. It was the cheapest thing on the menu, I think. Yeah, it was madness. The prices are absolute madness here. Maya, you had a chicken burger at another place a while ago that was even more expensive, but then the chicken was dry and this wasn't dry at all. True. I remember that. That's when I had the French burger. I had a French burger cake plant. I can't remember what made it French, but it was called the French burger. So there you go. I committed French. Yeah, yours was nicer. It was definitely nicer at the other place. But then the burger I had at the Punch Bowl was pretty good as well. And yours was like a Mexican. The toppings were lovely. They did look really good. Although, didn't it have avocado on? And I have that thing where I don't like avocado for some reason. I just don't agree with it. Okay, so we've done some stuff in here, and the thing's already been stolen. So now what? I guess maybe we try going this way again. Maya, I think you're lying about your hatred of avocado. What? I disagree. Cake Plant, I'll invite you to a schnitzel in a bun if you ever visit Germany. It'll run you like €2. Why is everything so cheap in the Germany's Cake Plant? Do you not have the cost of living crisis? Also, a lot of people call the cost of living crisis here Cozzy Lives. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about the Cozzy Lives. Maya, you've had guacamole before and liked it. Is it guacamole or guacamole? I think it's guacamole, isn't it? I'm not very good with the pronunciation. Better question is, why is everything so extremely expensive in the UK? And the answer is Brexit. Well, true. Maya, the second way. What's the second way that I said? You know me, I have the memory of a goldfish. Okay, now I'm lost. Guacamole. Is that true? It looks like there's a secret path off to the right of the big door. So let's go check that out. Cake Plant, this is correct. Also, go back to the golden door, then check your map. Yeah. I figured it, I think. Okay. Eh. Lots of dangerous splooty boys in here. I was hoping they would take him out. Cake Plant, fun fact, I did not have my staff here. Oh shit. What did you use instead? Just pure Cake Plant bravery. Or maybe dynamite. My sword. Okay, I'm going with Cake Plant bravery then. Hello? Also, are you proud of me, Cake Plant, for beating the boss last time? It only took me an hour and a half. You are proud. I used a non-approved paper strategy. Which was to be brave. The strategy was to be a brave boy. There's lots of boys down there. That looks dangerous. Eh. I rain chaos upon you. And they killed me. I felt like it was a sound strategy. Let's try that again. Vitazar, hello, thank you for the raid. How are you doing today, Vitazar? How was the oxygen? Have you finished it yet? Get raided, Mr. Bags, thank you, Sparky. Vitazar, I don't have a raid message. But you do. You do have a spinny guinea pig. Which was never part of the raid message before, so times have changed. The I don't have a raid message has actually adapted to the future. But Maya, thank you for giving a shout out to the Vitazar. Everyone should go and follow the Vitazar. He's a good boy. Both him and Cake Plant are part of the Good Boys Club. At least so I'm told. Maybe I can just launch tons of them at once. Cake Plant, the I don't have a raid message is technically a raid message. Maybe. I agree, actually. Yes, it is. What do you think of that, Balthazar? Thank you for the shout out. No worries, of course. We've got to shout out friends. Ah! No! Bastard! I felt like I was doing well that time. Luna, hello. Thank you for coming with the Balthazar raid. And thank you for the ghost, though. That went well, though. Yeah, it started off well. And then it went to poo. Balthazar, you're starting to understand my world, but just barely. How are you doing today, anyway, Balthazar? What are your plans for the rest of the day? Do you need to do your was it masonry? A masonry course that you've started? A tired boss. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Things will improve, Balthazar. They always do. Life is a series of ups and downs. So saith the bag. Okay, I think we glitched the game. No! Oh, you bastard! I didn't expect him to pull me from all the way up there. Stop it! Yes, masonry course, you're leaving soon. Get tongued. Wait, I've got one for that. This is my favourite get tongued emote. In fact, I like it so much you can have it in giant form. And Cake Plant, also, Nanako fell ill at the end of the stream. Forgot to say that earlier. Sad. That means my favourite dungeon is coming soon. Well, favourite dungeon music, I would say. Heaven is such a good OST. I tell you what, as well, hopefully no one's getting spoiled by this, but there's a... Okay, so the next dungeon after Heaven... Wait, is it the next dungeon after Heaven? I'm trying to figure a way to describe it in a non-spoilery way. So the next dungeon that's kind of set up in like a messed up version of Inaba. Yes, okay, next one's the Jester's one. Exactly. I've been listening to that a lot recently, and I really like that music. I feel like Heaven edges it out, but I'm really liking that music from Jester's Dungeon. So, do I know? Do I know what? So Balthazar, how many hours is the masonry course that you have to do? Like, is it a couple of hours a night? He gets his own battle theme in Persona 4 Arena. Isn't that a fighting game? I'm really crap at fighting games. I might just listen to the soundtrack. Okay, let's try again. I feel like the same strategy is valid, I just need to not panic. It would be good to take him out. Where is he? That boy. You're gonna DM me it? Okay, thank you. I will listen to it at some point. Probably tomorrow. It's now 160 hours total, I think, from 6 PM to 10 PM all weekdays for 2 months straight. Jesus. That's a very intensive course, Balthazar. What happens at the end of it? Are you guaranteed a job? Or are you guaranteed just a qualification? Okay, I'm going to try and go for it again. Okay. Get right. Okay, I think this is the run. This is possible. There we go. Nailed it. By that, I think it's a pretty okay course. I'm used to engineering, which was 28 hours. 28 hours a day? Well, that's just not possible, Balthazar. For 5 years straight. Crazy. I will take it. I now have the Orb of Shame. What can I do with that? Ow, that was silly. We should have used those explosive jars, actually. I'm a silly boy. 28 hours per day, I didn't typo. That makes no sense, Balthazar. As Cake Plant says, the math ain't mathing. Lock on and use it. Lock on to what, though? Oh! We have hookshot. Traversal is possible. Maya, get me whatever Balthazar's having. I'd love an extra 4 hours. Yeah. Okay, so question though, Cake Plant. Why have I got 4 of them? And why does the 4 not go down? Oh, it only uses mana when used on enemies. Okay, so that's what the 4 will be about, right? I have 4 uses on enemies. Balthazar, that's the engineer's job. Make the math to math in these situations. Can I lock onto a chest? No. Sad. It does feel like I can maybe make... Because look. Okay. I don't know. What I'm saying is it feels like that's... That little pedestal on the floor in front is where a hook will appear for some reason. It's actually kind of confusing. The number is and isn't limited uses. It simply tells me how many uses you have left with your current mana level. I see. So if I use, if I use the wand, then that now goes down to 3. By Tsar, it's the opposite. I had less 4 hours every day, everyone else. The day has 24, but the course took me 28 hours of life. Well, intensive as it is, at least this new course isn't as bad as that, right? I hope it goes well for you though, Balthazar. I hope you get out of it what you want. Or what you need. Yeah, I guess that's kind of pointless apart from going back up, I suppose. Get wrecked. Wait, I want to go down there, right? I don't want to leave yet. Or do I? I wonder what else there is to actually do here. Let's just double check before we leave. Have you decided on a date for the evil karaoke stream yet, Balthazar? I can't remember if saving refills my mana. Let's find out. I assume it does. Cake plant, there was a chest across the way from that hug. Also, yes, it refills. You're such a memory bag, cake plant. Such a memory bag. Sploosh. Chest. Eh. No, I just see things. But you commit those things to memory. By the time I was thinking about this weekend for the evil karaoke stream if I get time to. I see. Well, I will try and be there. I don't think I have any crazy plans this weekend. I've got a haircut. That's a thing. Do I have anything else in my calendar? Let's find out together. Well, that's silly. I've not even put the haircut in the calendar. Saturday the 16th is haircut. Yeah, I have no weekend plans really. I can be there. The day after tomorrow is Subnautica 2. Oh, does that mean Subnautica 2 is it coming out, or do you already have it and you're just planning to play it the day after tomorrow? All the guys are back, but I don't think I want to bother going down there, right? Is there any point in going in this room anymore? Early access release, interesting. What does that mean, Balthazar? As in, special Balthazar boys have early access? I guess I did want to go in that room. No, I didn't. Fail. That's just where I was last time. And now I'm trapped here. Just dropped him down the hole. Hilarious. Ah. I'm such a silly boy. See? If I had the cake plant memory, we wouldn't have come back here. I guess I'd just like to run around in circles. It wouldn't be a paper stream if we didn't walk around in circles many, many times. It switched me away from my MSQ icon, but I'm back. What's MSQ? The little badge. So you've gone from ugly sweater which isn't even that ugly. It's got a cute ribbon on it. And now you've got... Hold on. use my crazy zoom vision. Now you have an exclamation mark in some sort of magic fireball. The Final Fantasy 14 Fan Festival 2026. NA main scenario quest. Well, I could do a fat cat instead if you prefer. I would like to see a fat cat. Now you've offered it. I would like to see that. It's not updated for me. It still shows me the Final Fantasy thing. Sorry, Cake Plant. Oh wait, Final Fantasy Fat Cat, I see. Hold on. Yeah, I like that way better. Cuteness prevails again. Okay, I'm not doing anything there. There's nothing to do here. Let's go this way. Wait. What is the purpose of this hook? Is it just a way to get up here? Okay. Grapple hook traversal is sick as fuck. Big fan. Secrets, please. Fat Cat is a staple of the series, believe it or not. I do believe it. We got Fat Cat cosmetic minion, Fat Cat mount, Fat Cat costume, and Fat Cat parasol. Interesting. Are they all badges? Paper Tunga Baggins. Hold on. No, I mean in FF14. I see. I'm interested in Fat Cat Parasol. I do like a good parasol. Also, Balthazar. Something you may find slightly interesting. Or not. When we went to the lakes, to the Lake District, we went to somewhere called Elterwater. So we went to a place called Elterwater and we walked to a place from Elterwater called Skelwith Bridge. And my colleague at work today said it sounded like something from Lord of the Rings. So there you go. That's the whole story. I went to a place and my colleague says it sounds like something from Lord of the Rings. Bridge what? So the place we started was called Elterwater. I'll put that in the chat, hold on. Elterwater. And we walked to a place called Skelwith Bridge. Skelwith. What are the purpose of the grapple boys in here? Oh, secret! They can't hide it from me. I'm just too brilliant. And Cake Plant, you're done? I assume you put something in the Discord? That's actually really cute, I like it. The girl's face is kind of freaky though. There's something very off about her face. The rest of it's very cute though. Oh damn, I never found that. You don't have the treasure finding skills that a paper bag has. You traded those at birth for better memory. Hey, don't talk smack about a fellow Lala or we'll have your kneecaps. Well, that's why I have a pair of fake knees. For such situations. Get wrecked. I played you at your own game. That worked out really well. Get retongued. Is that going to be a thing now, Balthazar? When you play this game, you'll have to add it as a redeem. Anything in here? It's just the boys. Always has been. I'm not sure on that one, Balthazar. Sorry. Sounds like a scam. Okay, we couldn't just walk past you, right? Oh, fuck. Eh. I think we're gonna have to deal with him when he stops freaking out. He's so erratic. Fuck me, now there's two of the bastards. Hold on. Your message confuses me greatly, Balthazar. I can't focus on it while this man is chasing me. Okay. Have you never tongued people around? Pass. Go to the next question. No, pass and go straight to jail. The power of tonguing. I think Balthazar's lack of sleep is getting to him. Come on, there must be more secrets. I require secrets. We should ask a specialist in this field. Mayor? Excuse me? Are you hiding something from me, Mayor? Secrets, mayhaps. I like the word mayhaps. Get wrecked. He tongued me, and then I tongued him back. And that's how you make friends. Mayhaps is like fancy, perhaps. Exactly. Exactly why I like it. For I am a fancy devil. Get wrecked. You cannot escape the bravery of the bag. I would like more secrets, please. Oh, I don't like these ones. This is the guy with the pattern, which doesn't work very well in this very small environment. Oh, he's run away. Okay. We must have got out of range of his stomping grounds. That's some very fancy text cake plant. I approve. Oh, there's two of the fuckers. Is it worth it? Maybe I could freeze them. Which one freezes? Is it? Oh wait, I've got a freezy thing. Blue. I can use it once. Okay. Ah, fuck. I run away. Oh, no, you bitch. Okay, Game Boy. That's not a cake plant, that's a Game Boy. 7-stream streak. Nice, thank you. Thank you for always being here, Game Boy. I wish I could post my streak again also, but I am forced into patience. Well, you know what they say, Cake Plant. Patience is for suckers. I still feel like he has some sort of deal. Yeah. But yes, happy Tuesday, Game Boy. How's your evening going? Yeah. They're not so bad when they're on their own, but in groups, not a fan. Where's my grapple thingy? There it is. I guess maybe there is no more secrets around here. That just goes down there. The 3 boys that we don't really care about. Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're done here. Even one more chest than me. I wish I could target the little boys. I can only target the big boy. Nice. I think the sword actually worked out better, Cake Plant. Get wrecked, young man. Secrets, please. And that just goes there, right? Is there anything we can do in here now? I guess not. Okay, it's time to leave, I think. TTL, time to leave. T is for time to leave. Okay. So the question is, where next? I guess now I have the grapple hook shot, I can do cool stuff. Talking about TTL, I have to. Well, thank you again for the raid, Balthazar. Have fun. Hopefully the course isn't too stressful, right? And have a fantastic evening. And I will probably see you tomorrow. In the Balthazar stream. Okay, so was there anywhere here where we couldn't really do anything because we didn't have the grapple boy? Possibly. I got another Discord notification. Who is it? Who sends me the things? Cake Plant. I like Fat Cat Minion. I do like Fat Cat attire. They look less creepy than the little girl. It kind of reminds me of one of Amelia's outfits from ReZero, actually. The giant fat one. The giant chubby cat with the lady on top. That's great. That's the best one that you've sent. Balthazar, thank you for the lurk. Have a good one, my friend. Yeah! Crabs. Aha! Not today. Like I said, Fat Cat is a bit of a mascot for FF14. Now, if there was ever a reason to play FF14, that cat mascot is it. I wondered if I'd be able to grapple onto those. Interesting. Let's save, because we've come a long way, actually. Might want to invest that money into stats. I mean, I could do. I haven't done it for ages. I forgot how to make the offerings, though. You do like the praying thing, right? Oh, you bastard. I pressed the wrong thing. Or I was too close. You do not do the praying thing. It's L1. Oh, yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, sorry. Well, I don't even know what that is, but I feel like I should upgrade it. I feel like defense is pretty important for me. I'm going to do defense. Find it out by upgrading. Maybe. I've got loads of money. Okay, let's do the thing then. Ta-da! SP. You've got some stats up to 5? But you still haven't been to some of the areas you have. Christ. Christ on a stick, Cake Plant. You've got some stats up to 5. You must be a rich boy. So what does SP do? Silly points? Sadness points. Stamina points. Stamina points. I do a lot of dodging, so that makes sense. Silly points. How on brand for me. Game Boy. You want Wiglet being strangled. I don't know if that's safe for stream. Hold on. What's the difference between Wiglet and Diglett, though? I don't know if I know the difference. I might have to look it up. Right here. I don't want to write here, phone. Let's see if the old drawing pad is still available. If I can learn to spell. Loading scene. It is! Okay. It is still available. Wiglet is straighter and longer. Really? Ta-da! Look, it's Cake Pork Man. And now he goes away into paper jail. Sploosh. What is that? Oh, it's just dirt on my screen. Cake Plant. Also, since we are running out of dungeons in Persona 4 soon, I may be moving on to my next project. I've been preparing a lot of stuff for stream. Interesting. Is that a surprise, Cake Plant? Okay, I'm just going to quickly look at Wiglet. Wiglet. Oh, didn't we did a drawing of him before, right? A while back. Wiglet being strangled. Didn't we have this exact drawing before, though, Game Boy? What was your last request? Not being strangled. What was the previous one? Okay, so he's got like a splooty bit of dirt at the bottom, right? He was petted before. Okay, I see. And he's kind of like that, right? Is that right? No, he's not got like a... His head is more bulbous, right? And then gets like smaller. It looks like a snake though. No, I'm not happy with that. Don't like that either. We're going with that. We're going with that, I'm afraid. And his face is like really... Wait. Since he's being strangled... Hold on. I think because he's being strangled, his neck should be like really thin. And then, as is tradition, we'll have bread arms. Because that's all I know how to draw. Who's strangling him, though? That's the question. He's getting that Bart Simpson treatment. Yeah, kind of. And then he has a nose, but then because he's being strangled, we'll give him little cross eyes, right? I don't think he has a mouth. But we'll give him a sad mouth. Actually, no. No sad mouth. I feel like we need the culprit. But how to draw the culprit? I guess we could do this. And then this. Hold on. It'll have to be Game Boy. He's responsible after all. Game Boy, do you have big bread arms? Because apparently you do. Nope. Well, I think it's going to have to be you. No game, don't go dark. Silliness. Okay. Wait. It's a very, very square Game Boy with little curly feet. In fact, very curly feet. There you go. Game Boy. I had a Game Boy as a child, I should know. There's like an A and a B button, but I can't remember if it's that orientation. There's a D-pad, which is covered by the boy being strangled. I feel like I remember there being little like dimples or like indents on the 4 directions. Game Boy is built like a brick house. But he's got little tiny swirly legs, big bread arms, and tiny swirly legs. And then you got the screen. And I feel like he'd be a bit like Beemo, right? The face would be on the screen. So give him the angry face. And then we'll give him like a angry teeth. Yeah. There you go. It kind of goes a bit out of the frame, but that's what you get. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed your drawing, Game Boy. I hope it was worth the 10,000 mustaches. It's blue, and it's gone. Only another 10,000 points until my next Wiglet request. Okay. I feel like he's gonna look the same every time, though. Like, he's just a little worm boy, right? Cake Plant, I will never be able to spend my 50k. Maybe I'll make a special 50k redeem just for you. Maybe a feed the void type thing. So my suspicion is that we get over to like that side of the sand from like back here somewhere. That's my suspicion. I could be totally wrong. You can and should indeed do all the grappling points of the ruined atoll. We will do. We will do, Cake Plant. You never found that backside either. I looked a lot. My theory is that you get to it from over here somehow. I could be totally wrong. You can't get around that way. But is there not something we can like grapple on? Hmm, 1 hour 23. So we've got about another 40 minutes. I'm going to go to about 10 PM. Come here, young man. And then I need to run a bath for Maya. Because I'm very cute. And I do nice things. Oh, look! Aha! Get wrecked, Cake Plant. Now we've got the, whatever that is. A skirt that's been cut down the middle and stitched back together, maybe? Is there anything else we can do now we're over here? See, look, there's another one of those boys that we saw inside the frog's domain. There's like ruined mech things that kind of look like the monoliths, but not. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can do over here. You tried this, I swear. I don't think that's true though, Cake Planet. It can't be. Otherwise, you would have the chest, no? You'd have the big paper chest. Why do you wound me so much, PBM? I don't. I've shown you the trick now. Now you can boot up your copy of the game, right? Now, of course, I have robbed you of the exhilaration of finding the chest yourself. But I would say that's a small price to pay. A small price to pay for friendship. I don't even care, I looked for half an hour. I mean, at least you didn't spend... I must have spent about half an hour in that room trying to figure out whether there was a puzzle or something greater to the whole colour changing thing. Fail. Jesus. I seem very strong now. Oh wait, how much money do we have? 153. Okay. I don't really have enough money to upgrade much else. Sploosh. 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 Oh! Where are you? Ah! Hmm. Get wrecked. Oh, brutal. Okay, so what's the... It's... Yeah, it's lowering my max health. Grappling hook makes the ravens much easier. Yeah, definitely. What's all the goopy stuff about again? What about this guy? Oh, he's freaking out. It's like when, do you know what it reminded me of? It's like when you disturb a spider and it freaks out and it runs everywhere really quickly. Okay, maybe not that time. Sploosh. Ow. Now his friend's coming. Ah, that wasn't fair. No, leave me alone. Cake plant, the goopy stuff is part of the power system. Hmm. I think we worked this out before, Cake Plant, but when you permanently, when you lose your max health from being near the goop, that's not permanent, right? You recover that when you save. Suck them up with a Hoover. We don't have a Hoover, Game Boy. It's permanent until you rest. That's okay, though. As long as it's not permanent. Sploosh. Let me past. You bitch. What was my strategy for these guys? I think it was bombs. Eh. Yeah, because now he doesn't have a shield. Fail. There we go. Nailed it. So grappling the big guys is how I deal with them, because they freak out and rush back to their posts. I still like bombs because I like to get rid of his shield. No, leave me alone. Bad goop. Oh, not these bastards. Explosive. Maybe I should look at the map now. The grappling points aren't on the map though. There must be stuff I've not done. Have I prayed at all 4 pillars of the ruined atoll? Yes, I have. So we should be able to jump across to the place that we couldn't get across before. If we go and pray in the middle. Is there not anything else that I need to do here though, Cake Plant, before I do that? That was on my list. It was just I was going to go there last. Can I cross that? Aha! Goop be crossed. Only optional chests, maybe. I mean, that's enough to convince me. The new Star Trek has a gay Klingon in it. Okay. Were there no gay Klingons in the original Star Trek? To be fair, I don't know much about Star Trek, to be honest. I was going to watch the movies at one point for some reason. But I've never watched any of the series. Isn't it one of those things that has hundreds of episodes? That's a crime. I've watched other sci-fi things, like Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf is pretty good. Oh, there's a chest there. I see it. It is good. Is that in response to Red Dwarf, or is that in response to Star Trek? Yes. Okay. Maybe if I go on that one down there, I can get to that chest. You like Red Dwarf? Nice. Cake Plant, essentially it's forbidden by Klingon faith and they'd be killed, but I don't see how it could work as a character storyline. It goes from a story of gay oppression to a story of extreme gay oppression and living in fear of being found out. We can get over that. Yeah. I mean, If I'm super honest. Ah! I hope you like the max health reduction. It's fine. We died anyway. Game Boy, the Klingon is a main character, and it appears he has gay parents or something. He has 3 parents, and that it's a thing for Klingons to do now. I mean, I don't have much of an opinion, to be honest. I really want that chest. Ah! Do you think I should watch Star Trek eventually, Game Boy? I need to know how many episodes there are first, though. If there's over 100 episodes, it's very unlikely I will watch it. There's just too much to catch up on. Unless it's, like, phenomenally good. The Next Generation and Voyager, maybe Deep Space Nine if you like those two, the rest nah. Chest? How do I get you? Cake Plant, did you get this chest that I'm looking at right now? Cake Plant, there is a lot of Star Trek. So many series then started in, what, the 60s. Star Trek could be comparable to Doctor Who in length. That's another thing I've never cared for. Okay, so actually, that's not fair. It's not that I've never cared for Star Trek, I've just never watched it, but... yeah, not a big fan of Doctor Who, to be honest. Cake Plant sad face. I don't know, man. I think I just watch so much anime these days that... I don't know. There's something very British about Doctor Who, isn't there? Ow! I guess I don't know. I don't watch a lot of British stuff. I watch like I say, I've watched Red Dwarf. Like the League of Gentlemen, Inside Number 9, stuff like that. I feel like it's here. It's here. We did it. That's like saying you don't like Monty Python. Yeah, it's extremely British, but so good. Well, I don't know, man. I just don't like it. It just doesn't grip me. I'm not saying if it was American or some other culture that I would be more interested. It's not the Britishisms that make me dislike it. They also made the last 2 Doctors gay out of coincidence. It's the direction TV writing is going. I mean, again, like, I just don't watch a lot of new stuff, so... And I don't really have much of an opinion of it. If they want to have gay characters, they can have gay characters. What difference does it make to me? At the end of the day. Ah! Cake Plant, I don't think that matters much. Sexuality with the Doctor is at best a vague concept, if not addressed at all. I tell you what though, actually, I have some weird nostalgia for, you know, when they first brought Doctor Who back and they had that guy, not, what was his name? He was the one who was like, he wasn't bald, but he had like a very short like buzz cut. And the blonde lady was the lady. There was something endearing about him. Eccleston. Yeah, I think that's him. I feel I recognize that name. I didn't mind him. Game Boy, it's a dress now, Cake Plant. Doctor-patient relationships. You don't want any of that. Cake Plant shrug, like I said, it doesn't really matter. Game Boy, Captain Jack was gay, and he's an awesome character. Who's Captain Jack? Captain Jack Sparrow. He's the only Captain Jack I know. How do I get to this island down here? Cake Plant. Am I not supposed to get over there? Captain Jack and Torchwood was pretty good. One of the assistants in Doctor Who. Walk the long way around. Where's the long way around? Over here? Oh. Oh, you bastard! Oh, fuck me. No! Why? Why must I be cursed? Yeah, I never watched Torchwood either. To be honest, when it comes to British TV shows, I mainly watch sitcoms. And most of the older ones at that. The Monsters with Your Money. Yeah. We can't all be rich cake plants though, can we? See, it's not so bad when there's only one of them. I would say like the most recent thing that we watched, it was a British TV show, it was a sitcom, was that, I think it was called like Ghosts or something. I think we only watched the first season though, and that was okay. Oh no, we watched that, what was that Dick Turpin thing? With, I've forgotten his name now. Guy from the Mighty Boosh. You should watch Father Ted. Interestingly, I've never seen Father Ted, but I've seen, like, IT Crowd. And one of the guys in it was in something called, like, My Hero that my dad used to watch a lot of. Cake Plant, I say QI is pretty good. QI was always very good, yeah. Taskmaster, agreed. Doctor Who, not for me. Monty Python, I don't think I've seen any Monty Python. I'm pretty sure my dad watched it. I was never much of a Coronation Street or EastEnders guy, no. Emmerdale as well. Absolutely not. My mum would watch stuff like that. And it ain't for me. What about you, Game Boy? Are you a Coronation Street or an EastEnders person? That's like previous generations TV, right? I guess so, yeah. Ah! I just want to go to that island. Game Boy, no, but I used to watch Home and Away and Neighbours when I got home from school. Interesting. Neighbours sounds... I know of Neighbours. I never watched it though, it wasn't for me. I recall the name Home and Away, but I don't remember what it was. I'm gonna need your help, Cake Plant. I don't know what the long way around it... Wait! When we say the long way around, do we mean like the long, long way around? Like... out there somewhere? Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to come back to it, because otherwise I'm just going to spend all... You never found the West Gardens map? Haha. But no, I don't mean going off the map. Okay, well... I feel like we've not really looked over here much since we got the grapple. Oh, King Spider. Although, it's a crab, not a spider. Silly paper boy. There must be something on that island, right, Cake Plant? If you were able to get to it, it must hold some secret. Sploosh. I don't remember. Try walking a power line towards that island. I mean, that one stops there. Maybe we can do... Maybe down here. By these crab boys. I can't get on it though. I don't think that's the way either. Scam. It doesn't even look like a power line goes out in that direction. To be honest. I might give up on the idea. You definitely went there. No harm giving up, you did the important stuff. But I'm not a quitter, Cake Plant. You know this. There's an island over there as well. I think that one's just decoration. Yeah, it could be. This is my problem, right? I'm so bad for fixating on stuff that you're not even supposed to be able to ever get to. Like, I'm really bad for that. Probably one of my worst traits. Okay, let's go up there. Splooty tooty toot. Splooty tooty toot. Okay, I'm giving up. I'm going to the island in the middle now. I assume it's going to be a boss fight, right? No, I don't want to deal with you this way. No, Chaos Crabs. Prepare to end stream at the next save you find. Yeah, I probably should actually. And sploosh! Oh look, we have access to the cute place now. We had a random in stream last time actually, who said they really liked the colours of this place. And I have to agree. I have to agree. Where am I? Oh, I'm there in the bookcase. It is nice and warm. It's very lovely. I enjoy it. Ah! Is he bad? I can't target him. I guess he's not bad. I feel like this place holds many secrets. Here lies the hero. Oh, we can do the thing. He's a live coffee table. We could do one of those, Maya. Okay. Maybe now I can get across there. Now I've got the grapple, boy. No, I still don't understand it. I still don't understand it. My guess is that... I didn't know you could do that at the heroes' graves. Yeah, my guess is that you've got to do it at all the heroes' graves, but I also feel like I'm missing something. I haven't worked out the puzzle yet. My only hint is to try it at all the heroes' graves, but you just get into this onto this like spiral staircase where you can look at the center, and there's an object on each podium, but you can't seem to do anything. And that doesn't do anything. Maybe I can... I don't know. Can I maybe offer the thing if I had enough monies? Sploosh. Why are your stats null, but you get the option to upgrade? I don't know, Cake Plant. It doesn't let me do anything when I press the A button. Nothing activates. Yeah, maybe you can figure it out on your playthrough. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they've all got the symbols of the different upgradey things. I don't know. This guy looks pretty sinister. Hello. Cake plant. I will attempt to figure this out without looking things up. Well, unless it's massively spoilery and quite fun to find out. Maybe or maybe don't tell me. Secrets? Doesn't really appear like there's a lot going on in this room. In terms of secrets, anyway. Yeah, I've not looked anything up. Tunic seems the game for it, yeah. So he doesn't appear to do anything. He doesn't do anything when we pray in front of him either. Okay, staircase. Anything this way? What if we pray in front of that statue? Oh yeah, there's another boy here. He was just... I guess I've got you... Wait, his thing changed colour. Or was I crazy? I think it's just the lighting. Okay. Just the lighting. Up we go. Splooty toot. Circular spinny room. Staircase. And where we came from, I think. Are there any secrets, though? I don't think so. I'm trying to focus on, like, the outside wall on the left. No, I don't think there's anything. Okay, up we go. So I assume you've done this then, Cake Plant, right? You've done this this area. You have, yeah. Oh, I can climb up these books. Cute. Not those ones, though. Secret. Interesting. Loot. Oh look, another page from the manual. Smash. The cathedral. I guess that's where we are now. One has a question mark and a sad face at the end. No. I guess we're not in the cathedral. We're at the Great Library. Okay. Smash. The door in the mountains. Yeah, I still don't understand how to open that. Look at how sad he looks. Terrible. Quarry. The monastery, the cavity, the rooted ziggurat, the gun. Gun. Lower miasma. Remember to check the back pages. You have the gun now. You crazy man, Cake Plant. Have you been hanging around with revolver smoke? What is this contraption? It's bloosh. No power. I need to power it. Because you know a manual page has a front page and a back page. True. I'll check it out in a minute. So we can activate that power by activating that monolith up there. Is my guess. I'm gonna sneeze. Make it stop. Ah. Terrible. Gesundheit. Thank you, Cake Plant. Okay, so that's now active, and the save is now active. So we should probably save before we go through the teleporter to almost certain doom. Before we... how do I even get there? Let me up! There's also chests. Oh yeah, so there is. Well observed, Cake Plant. Money chest. How do I get over there? Am I just stupid? I guess I am. There we go, yeah, I was stupid. Walk in the back. Use your legs, boy. Okay. I'm going to save one more time because, I don't know, I just feel weird. I think we'll leave it there, guys. It's 2 hours on the dot. Well, 2 hours and 1 minute. And then next time we'll go up the ladder to the right. And then we'll go through the portal and see what happens. And we'll look at those manual pages as well. You got 2 more chests waiting on you next time. Thank you, Cake Plant. So the question is, where do we go when all our raid targets have already raided into us? Or are lurking? I think I've actually only got one place to go. And I've never raided into this person. I know, right? So we're going to raid out to the great Hyper Knight Raven. Our feather friend who graces us with his cool messages. So that's where we're going today, friends. So yeah, once again, thank you to all the friendos that were here today. Thank you to Cake Plant and Bicezar for the raids. No Toya on now. I know he was in here earlier. He threw us a cheeky lurk. But thank you, everyone. We're going to go out to Hyper Knight Raven, who is a friendo of the channel. Great person. Posts some very cute messages in people's chats. Maya, thank you for streaming. No, thank you for you, Maya. And thank you for you, Cake Plant. And you, Game Boy. Have a good one, guys. And I will see you next time.